This is the footage captured by a regular telephoto lens. One lens connects to one sensor, a setup used by iPhone, Samsung, and Vivo, except for Huawei. It uses the same sensor across two lenses. Now, if we compare the vivo X200 Ultra with this one, which one will win in image performance? Before we dive into the review, I'd love to share a truly practical product with you, the HUAWEI Mini. It's a 100 mAh lithium battery from a Renault. Don't be fooled by its size, there is actually a revolutionary solution in it. The innovative design makes it significantly smaller than the battery at the same size, weighing about half as much, yet delivering a real 100 mAh capacity. It can be used to power a 100-watt video light for more than 10 hours, or for electrical components of a motorhome, the compact storage area of a yacht, the corner of an off-grid cabin, or the emergency backup needs for a family. It fits in easily. It maximizes space savings, making it easy to take power on the go. Renault adopts the same lithium iron phosphate battery cell as Tesla, which is resistant to high temperatures, does not catch fire or explode, providing a high-level safety guarantee. And it also has a built-in intelligent battery management system, which provides all-around protection for the built-in lithium battery, such as overcharging, over-discharging, short-circuit, overcurrent, and high temperature. What's more, it can perform 5,000 charge and discharge cycles with 80% of discharge usage. After that, it can still maintain more than 80% of the initial capacity, which is 5 to 10 times higher than traditional lead-acid batteries, and come with a 5-year warranty. HUAWEI Mini is also perfectly compatible with the mainstream 12-volt power systems, allowing you to easily upgrade to the power systems that are available now, or maybe with a common inverter for emergency power for your home. It can do it all with ease. The ready-to-install design allows you to quickly upgrade to your power solution without complicated modifications. Say goodbye to the anxiety of frequent charging and enjoy longer-lasting, more secure power protection. Link down below for you to know more about it. Now, back to the video. When it comes to telephoto imaging, Vivo has already set a high bar. Its 3 Zeiss lenses cover the 3 golden focal lengths. The 33mm main lens mimics the human eye's perspective, while the 85mm lens caters to creative shooting, and let's not forget the 135mm for portraits. Interestingly, Huawei offers a similar focal length, but with a game-changing twist: one sensor shared by 2 telephoto lenses. This innovative design enables seamless switching between 2 focal lengths, delivering 3.7x and 9.4x optical zoom without compromising image quality. When it comes to sensors, the 2 phones are very different. Let's break down the specs. HUAWEI PURA 80 Ultra features a 1-inch 50-megapixel sensor for its main camera, packing both a higher pixel count and a larger sensor size. vivo X200 Ultra equips its main and ultra-wide lenses with a Sony's LYT A1A sensor, while the telephoto uses a Samsung HP9 sensor. For native 85mm optical shooting, surprisingly, it holds its own in both pixel density and sensor dimensions. For this imaging review, we focused primarily on the telephoto capabilities. The PURA 80 Ultra switches from the main camera to a telephoto equivalent of 89mm at 3.7x zoom, while the X200 Ultra offers a 3.7x equivalent of 85mm. This gives the X200 Ultra a slightly wider field of view. During shooting, we control the framing to maintain consistency. In the first set of a native 3.7x low-light shoot, the 2 phones shows different styles. The PURA 80 Ultra impresses with buttery smooth light transitions, preventing blown-out highlights and retaining shadow detail. It even softens the textures, capturing the scene's natural lighting. On the other hand, the vivo X200 Ultra sharpens highlights while intensifying shadow contrast, leveraging lighting to sculpt a dramatic dimensional effect. This makes the subject stand out, though at the cost of some shadow information. Remarkably, despite these differences, both devices deliver almost the same image sharpness and clarity. In another set of shots, both phones deliver solid sharpness, revealing clear details like hair strands, fabric textures, hats, and markings on the watch. This shows their telephoto lenses excel at capturing fine details in low light. However, the vivo X200 Ultra slightly underrepresents shadow and background details. As for which handles details better, that's a call for you to make. In terms of color reproduction, the PURA 80 Ultra excels in accuracy. It renders the pink hair, red hat, and purple eyes of the fingery close to their real-life hues, with natural color transitions and no obvious color casts. The vivo X200 Ultra, however, maintains its signature style, the tones being very vivid. Huawei's Ultra Chroma camera notably stands out, ensuring precise color fidelity even in complex lighting scenarios. To validate this, we also compared portrait and pack close-up shots. Let's focus on the white t-shirt and skin tones. Even with a good lighting, Vivo doesn't oversaturate colors anymore, but there's still a big color shift. The white balance looks greenish. Meanwhile, the Pura 80 Ultra nails natural skin tones way better than the Vivo here. The color issues we talked about earlier, they are still here. See, Vivo doesn't have a color temperature sensor, so the white balance is all over the place. It tries to fix it, but it keeps messing up the correction. Huawei though, their colors are way closer to what we actually see. Now here's the thing, Pura 80 Ultra is better in color accuracy, but when it comes to fine details, especially hair and fur, Vivo actually handles that better. Now let's talk about the detail loss. The Pura 80 Ultra shows blurry hair edges. You can't make out fine strings clearly. It relies more on hardware advantages. Not like the vivo X200 Ultra, which nails those tiny hair textures and keeps the natural fluffy look. That's probably because Vivo is more optimized for complex scenes, so hair just comes out better. Second issue, unnatural transitions. Where hair meets skin or the background, Huawei's performance is a bit off. Like places around the forehead and sideburns, the edges are harsh, which kills the softness in the portraits. Vivo though has smoother transitions. Hair blends into the background way more naturally. Now let's look at the 10x zoom, the focal length that really separates these two phones' performance. Starting with the first set, beyond the color differences we saw earlier, the X200 Ultra's main issue here is over-reliance on algorithms. Take this close-up of a jaw, it has tons of details and textures. On the X200 Ultra's shot, so many details are masked or blurred by the algorithm, which is a real shame. Huawei though, because of its larger sensor, it doesn't need heavy noise reduction or AI work, so it keeps way more brightness and detail. That bigger sensor gives it a clear edge here. This set also perfectly backs up my early point. The Pura 80 Ultra keeps way more shadow details. Take the buildings at the back, for example, it outperforms in both details and dynamic range. In this scene, the color problem is still here. Huawei leans toward authentic colors, while Vivo enhances everything, making the image more pleasing to the eye. When shooting outdoor scenes, this set of photos show that the Pura 80 Ultra excels in details of the sky, plants, and architecture. Vivo boosts contrast to enhance visual appeal, but that actually highlights slightly weaker resolution and detail retention. Now let's compare the main and ultra-wide lenses. Which phone do you think will take the crown here? Both phones offer similar ultra-wide focal lengths, delivering nearly identical performance, ideal for natural landscapes and architecture photography. In terms of videos, I think Vivo performs extremely strong. It has one more log mode than Huawei. Regarding the video stabilization, you can get the answer by comparing the two videos here. During shooting, we also noticed an issue. If we move fast, the Pura 80 Ultra will show jelly effect, indicating that the CMOS reading speed is relatively slow. Although the Vivo also has this problem, it is not particularly obvious. In fact, the imaging performance between the two phones is not that significant. From my experience, Vivo tends to focus more on algorithms, while Huawei relies more on the hardware. In terms of detail and night performance, Huawei is more outstanding. However, I should also mention that the lens durability of the Pura 80 Ultra may be a major challenge. Although it can bring a great imaging experience, if you accidentally break it, the cost of repairing the lens will be expensive. In addition, during use, the Vivo's lens has a shaking sensation, and Huawei's dual telephoto lenses have an obvious mechanical effect when switching. Overall, the imaging styles of these two phones are very different. The Pura 80 Ultra pursues ultimate telephoto image quality. Its images lean more toward natural color reproduction. Vivo, on the other hand, balances portrait photography and video creation. Therefore, if you want to choose one between them, you can look at your own needs first. Alright, these are all the content for the comparison. This is Will from Gizmochina. See you soon.